Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Vida Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Digging in, Christopher Keenan. He will lead this one off today.
Christopher.
Now, time is called here as we'll get a trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Gurriel is playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rowe coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Josh.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. Tony ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Charlie Morton is an interesting guy. Kind of turned his career around a few years ago when he decided to change his arm angle to that of Roy Halladay, the former Blue Jays and Phillies pitcher. Overpowering fastball at times would sink 92 to 95 miles an hour, sweeping slider in the changeup. The key is he needs that sinker, that two-seamer, to throw it early on in the strike zone.
Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marisnick going back. At the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Victor Zemecki. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Throw into second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
In now, Anthony Tony, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it one away. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Angel. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Drew Littlefield, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Littlefield takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, Josh Rowe. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes the babe. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Rowe rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-0. Into the box now, Evan Gattis, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Tony will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second.
Ready now, Tyler White. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vida Blue,
Leading
set
off
to
for the
lead off
Diamondbacks.
the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Popped him up. Gaddis shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Alex Warren. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
First baseman.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Victor Zemecki. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Drilled to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box, Anthony Tony fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. Zemecki isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
In now, Anthony Angel, and he pops him up back behind second base. Keenan backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Drew Littlefield. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's set, and the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Astros nothing. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jonathan Allen.
Standing in, Jonathan Allen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he takes strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Batting 9th.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Next up for the Astros, Charlie Morton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Angel fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Striding into the box, Babe Ruth. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28. Mike.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air, out to right. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 35. Vida.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vida Blue. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Keenan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Stepping
Astros.
into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped him up. Zemecki will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Colin McHugh answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Warren. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Warren.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Now to the plate, Victor Zemecki. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now batting, Anthony Tony.
Anthony Tony.
McHugh into his motion. First pitch on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Reddick is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Evan Gattis now standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Pitch on the way. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and it's fouled away. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Tyler White will bat next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Fouled off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Moving under it, Ruth, and that retires the side. One left for Houston. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Angel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Angel.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Littlefield. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marisnick. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 2, Josh Rowe.
Stepping up now, Josh Rowe. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and how about this? A third straight fly ball out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Striding in for Houston, Jonathan Allen will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 31, Colin
Tyler Tuskevich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 90, Tyler Tuskevich.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Christopher.
Ready for another chance, Christopher Keenan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Zemecki on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bobby Nolo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding in once again, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Babe Ruth.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Marisnick going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The pitcher, number 35.
Stepping in now, Vida Blue. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Warren. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And now pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Victor Zemecki. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
At the plate, Evan Gattis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now at the plate, Anthony Tony. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Anthony Tony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Anthony Angel. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gonzalez looking up, gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Josh Rowe.
Rowe.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
In now, Babe Ruth. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gonzalez looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot for Babe Ruth as this lead got even wider. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Marisnick is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Astros nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Tony is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman
Tyler White will bat next. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Allen, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vida Blue. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marisnick coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Alex Warren.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Warren. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marisnick is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Victor Zemecki. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Anthony Tony. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0. Max Stassi is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hard hit to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Christopher Keenan.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christopher Keenan. And the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
He's got it, and the Diamondbacks get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Vida Blue is the winning pitcher of record. Charlie Morton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.